Hey everyone, it's Joe from greenlightsound.com, and today I've got a short video showing you a trick for snare drum, particularly snare drum fills, that you might not initially think of, and that is layering an 808 kick drum sound underneath a regular snare drum sound. And you might be wondering, why would I want to do that? Why wouldn't I just trigger a snare sound? Well, the 808 can add some real body to the sound and give it some beef without overpowering it if you blend it in subtly. I'm going to be using two tools to do this, two plugins. The first one is Battery 4 from Native Instruments, and that's where the 808 kit is loaded. Here's the kick sound in the 808 kit that I'm going with. And of course, there's the snare sounds, claps, all typical 808 sounds. But this is the one I went with. I'm also using the UVI drum replacer, a new plugin from UVI, and I really encourage you to check out my other video about this particular tool because this is a fantastic sample triggering drum replacement tool that allows you to not only use samples and wave files, but also load plugins, load in virtual instruments. So this is actually hosting Battery and triggering the 808 kick sound from my original snare source. So I'm going to bring in the UVI. I'm going to bring the wet slider down all the way. The fader's down to 0. Here's just the dry signal for the snare drum in this fill. It's okay. Now I'm going to move this wet fader up and you'll hear that 808 sound be blended in. Do it again. Now listen to it right there. If you heard that for the first time, you might not notice there's an 808 sound layer in there. Listen to it again. But when I take it away, there's really something missing. Here it is back in again. Just that little bit of punchiness to it that's added to that snare drum signal. It doesn't sound like a kick drum. It doesn't sound like I'm replacing the snare drum with some other bizarre sound that doesn't belong. It's just adding in some element that wasn't there in the original sound. Again, back and forth here is with the effect added and without. So there it is. It's a really simple and easy trick to get your snare drum, particularly in fills where you want it to really pop through, to sound really full. Layer in an 808 kick drum sound underneath that snare drum sample. If you have any questions or comments, let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already so we can keep you in the loop as to what's coming up next, and I will see you in the next one.